It was the evening of December 12, 1980, when a powerful snowstorm rolled through the remote village of Santa Lucia, nestled deep in the Italian Alps. As the winds howled and the village hunkered down under thick blankets of snow, for nuns, from the St. Cecilia convent sisters, Maria, Alessandra, Lucia, and Novella were last seen walking toward the chapel for evening vespers. Witnesses say they moved quietly in a single line, their black habits blending into the darkness. By morning, they had simply vanished, no footprints, no letters, no screams heard, just gone. At first, the villagers believed the storm had taken them, perhaps a roof collapsed or they lost their way in the forest. But rescue teams found no signs of a struggle, accident, or foul play. Strangely, the convent's main door had been locked from the inside, and there was no sign of anyone leaving. Their sleeping quarters remained untouched, beds made, Bibles neatly placed, and a pot of tea still warm on the stove. A sense of quiet dread began to take root. Something didn't add up. Father Marco, the young priest of Santa Lucia, immediately contacted the diocese and requested help. Investigators arrived days later, combing through the convent, the surrounding woods, and even the frozen riverbed. They used dogs, drones, and thermal equipment, all to no avail. Nothing, not even a scrap of clothing or a hairpin, was ever recovered. The entire village entered a kind of silent mourning. Candlelight vigils were held for weeks. But even the flickering flames seemed to offer no answers. Then, something even stranger happened. A local child claimed he saw the praying women standing in the field near the chapel late at night, hovering a few inches off the snow, hands folded, faces hidden by their veils. His parents brushed it off as imagination, but when several other children started reporting similar visions, the village elders forbade anyone from going out after dusk. Whispers of curses, spirits, and ancient rituals began circulating among the townspeople. What had once been a peaceful village turned into a place cloaked in fear and superstition. Still, no official cause or explanation was ever given. The Vatican sent word to leave the matter untouched after the initial investigation failed. Officially, the nuns were marked as missing, presumed dead, but for those who lived in Santa Lucia, the silence surrounding their disappearance was heavier than the snow itself. And the strangest part, every December 12th, at exactly the same time they vanished, the church bells would ring. Even though the ropes had long since rotted away. 3 days after the disappearance, Father Marco entered the chapel just before dawn for his solitary morning prayers. The entire sanctuary was cold, far colder than the rest of the convent, despite the fireplace having burned just hours